Hello, welcome back to Best Friend in a Baseball Cap. I am your best friend in a baseball cap, Lee Silver. And today we will be discussing Batman Returns. What the wrong with you people? This thing was great! Okay, first off, for all those who did not like this movie and say it's too dark and kids will be scared. What in the world is your problem? He's called the Dark Knight. It's supposed to be dark and in some cases twisted. That's what we like about it. The Joker in the first one melted off a guy's face and painted over classic works of art. You didn't go crazy then. However, this movie you complain about. You brought in Shoemaker. You are responsible for Batman and Robin and must answer for that. You must answer! Alright. I'm back. And let's stop talking about the real reason we got Batman and Robin and to return to when Batman was the Dark Knight. Everybody but those complaining parents who are probably conservative love. I know it's your fault. I released those who may actually be in rest homes right now. But I want all of your heads! Anyway, Batman Returns. Now, to get Tim Burton to return, they, Warner's, promised him it could be as dark and as Tim Burton-like as he wants. You know, the way they would say to the directors who filmed Harry Potter films to be as dark as you want, and no one complained, except maybe the parents who honestly think that the book is witchcraft, but those people are stupid and deserve their comeuppance in another review. Tim Burton decided, apart from those essential, such as Batman, Alfred, and Commissioner Gordon, that no one returned from the last picture. So, no Alex Knox, no Vicky Vale, and after an argument of some kind, no Harvey Dent. Who do we have that everyone knows that's on the top villain list? Especially back in the early 1990s when Bane was not yet created but maybe thought of. That the top Batman villain is the Joker, followed by number 2, the Penguin. So he was what everyone wanted. The studio expected, let's bring on the top hat and umbrellas, people! Though no one, when they looked at it, thought of deformed hands. I was surprised, sure, but I liked the Penguin. I got over my shock of seeing the deformed hands, and it was used in Batman the Animated Series, so he was a fine villain. Who I did not expect was the Catwoman. I was thinking that they would do one villain at a time, and we would get to her in the 4th picture. Oh, the 4th picture. Oh. However, they were using 2 villains, not 1. Well, maybe 3, but no one had ever heard of Max Schreck before.
No such thing. One can never have too much power. If my life has a meaning, that's the meaning.
Yet others besides me felt he stole the show. I don't think Batman is in it enough. I don't think Batman is in it enough and says what he needs to say enough, both as Bruce and as Batman. I think the Penguin's plan of becoming the mayor was brilliant. The fact that the idea came from an old TV show is brilliant. Then again, so was using it during the 2008 elections to sow the ridicule of Obama, but I'm getting off topic now. Anyway, Catwoman, played by Michelle Pfeiffer. A brilliant performance.
Meow.
But to make her first a secretary to this odorous Max Schreck, I would not have done. Her falling in love with Batman and Bruce,
Nice to be here.
great. When they realize who each other are, brilliant. Though I must admit, I do not get it when she refuses Bruce's offer in the climatic scenes, but that's Tim Burton thinking. Then again,
I just couldn't live with myself.
there's
So don't pretend.
is a love which cannot truly be argument, and the whole 9 lives thing. You see a shadow of Catwoman in the end, so I guess it's all right for the piece. Danny DeVito was a fine Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin, and the fact that as a villain he searches for the firstborn of Gotham to enact revenge on not just his parents, but the society his parents wanted to appease is great. The fact that he was the only one, though, for the Penguin role, and that it was nothing Mr. DeVito thought it would be, is cool too. Max Schreck, as the worst kind of industrialist, who is also the worst kind of landlord, is great. He wants a power plant because you can never have too much power. Is great. The fact that Catwoman kills him is awesome. You know, what I did not like about the picture, the Ice Princess. Kidnapping her to frame Batman was an interesting way to frame Batman, I'll grant you. And it brings Catwoman and Cobblepot together, where we see the Penguin wants to do more than skin this cat. However, there might have been a simpler but just as enjoyable way to frame Batman. Anyway, it was an awesome movie that I, a 14-year-old at the time, did not hate but loved. It wasn't too scary, but to those who thought it was. Batman and Robin are left at your door! Remember that, people! Ice Spun after Ice Spun!
Always winterize your pipes. Tonight's forecast. A freeze is coming. Learn it well, for it's the chilling sound of your doom.
Spun! I can't take it! You know you are responsible! You must apologize! As well as Schumacher! This is your best friend in a baseball cap, and that was Batman Returning!
Great. Well done, sir.
That hate based speech he gave at the Republican National Convention in Houston. Or was it? Yeah, it was Houston. It all lays down on your door. Ice Spun after Ice Spun. The whole Barbara Wilson instead of Barbara Gordon. The whole campiness. You must answer! I'm not saying we kill you! You must apologize! Conservative America! It's too scary for the little kids. The little kids loved it! Who was crying? I was at the movie theater, nobody cried. Apparently people said that kids were crying. They weren't in the theater I went to!
Awesome.